Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog with Aunty Marcella. This is Peek a Book with Aunty Marcella. This is a place where we peek through books. And today we have a few exciting things happening. We will be peeking through a book written by Nurseen Legair Davis. It is called Brighten the Corner Stories, Challenges and Triumphs of Children, or Children's Challenges and Triumphs. And I will be sharing with you today one story, which is Love is Tolerant. Before that, I would like to share with you the results of our summer reading challenge. So during this summer, as those of you who listen to my channel know that, or who follow or subscribe actually, you will know that I had the Aunty Marcella's reading challenge. And while I did have quite a few parents who said, oh, we're trying to read, but we're camera shy, we're not going to submit, we had a few students parents who were bold enough to try. And so we want to applaud them. So this is the end, and we want to say a special thank you to Janai D, Anastasia D, and our top three would be Jade W, Taya W, Micah E, and then we have Alina M, and also Nebula D, who were participants. So we had 10 challenges in all. Top three are what we're going to award, and the fourth person may get one. So at the end of this broadcast, I will get in touch with all of the participants, ask for your addresses, of course, so that I can send you two things that were promised: your packet from Budding Writers, which is your workbook and a book from The Adventures of Yanni, as well as your tablet. And this is, school is about to reopen for most of you, the participants, and you will be needing your tablet. So congratulations. And I'd like to say a special thank you to our sponsors, Utopia Connect, Mrs. Mara Lando, John Baptist Family, G&D Services, and did I miss someone? I hope I didn't miss anyone, for the donations of the 4 tablets that we have. So again, congratulations to everyone, and thank you for participating. And parents, all joke aside, whether you're getting a prize or not, whether your kids are going to get an incentive or not, my urge, or what would I say, I always want to tell you, please get your child reading. And so today, peeking through books with Aunty Marcella, I want to tell you a story from Mrs. Davis's book. I will read a few lines and then I'll just tell you the rest of the story. Miss Brady, I am not coming back to school, cried 7-year-old Darian. And why is that, Miss Brady? Darian's teacher asks. Have you noticed? No one plays with me. You're my only friend. Do you think it is because I am new, or is it because I look and speak differently from the other kids? Darian asked. No, I don't think so, Darian, Miss Brandy replies. You just moved to this area and probably the students do not know you well yet. Or maybe they are too shy to make the first move. But I promise you will make some new friends soon. Miss Brandy, Darian whispers, don't you think they would talk to me if they want to know? After all, it has been 2 weeks since I came here. And I did hear Mandy say that I speak differently. Oh, Darian, I don't think she means that in a bad way. I heard her friend say that she loves your accent. And by the way, I love to hear your accent too. Son, looking or sounding differently is not a bad thing. Each of us is created differently so we can represent the beauty of creation. This world has a beautiful combination of black, white, and yellow people. Like the rainbow, they represent the beauty of the colors and the promise of working in unity despite the differences. And may I add that love comes from combining that beauty and that promise. In this case, in this class, we encourage our students to appreciate people's differences. So Darren, just give the students a chance to see how talented and special you are. And soon enough, you'll make friends. Before Miss Brandy could even finish her sentence, Marlon, who was listening to the exchange between his teacher and Darren, walks up to Miss Brandy's table with a big smile on his face. "Excuse me, Miss Brandy. Darren, may I speak with you? I heard your conversation with Miss Brandy and I want to be your friend. Do you know my mom works with your mom? She says that your mom is awesome at her work. And one more thing, our house is just 2 houses away from yours. You know?" "Really?" Darren responded with surprise. "Hey, you're cool. Will you walk home with me today? And probably we can play catch outside after we are finished with our homework and chores." "Wonderful. See you at the end of school." Marlon responded with a big grin on his face. Here's the poem that ends the story. "We will love one another no matter the color. And if you come from another place, we will welcome you to our space. And we will promote color blindness, remembering there is no cost for kindness." You know what I love about this story? It was written somewhere between 2016 and 2014 because Mrs. Davis started producing her book around that time. But this is such a timely story, talking about embracing people of different races, talking about making friends comfortable at school. So you shouldn't have to wait for a new kid who has a different accent or who has a different skin color to ask you to be a friend or to complain to a teacher, or to not complain but at least report to a teacher who about his or her discomfort. I think we should just teach our children that it's okay. It's okay to be friendly. It's okay to love other people regardless of what they look like or what they sound like. And this story encourages me because as an adult even, sometimes I'm in a gathering and before I open my mouth, some people would say, "I love your accent." And sometimes it's easy to have that question in your mind. Do they really love my accent, or they rather I just stop talking? I've had kids who are a little more bold than the adults, and they'll say, "Oh, what is it that you speak? Are you speaking English?" I've had a child say to me, "You don't speak English, but you want to teach English." Of course, that was not very kind. But I'm just telling you that if you sound differently from others, there's a chance that you are going to be told things that are not very kind. But guess what? If you're confident, you just shrug it off. Just like Iani does, and I tell that to my kids, my little ones that I read to. I say, if you know who you are and you just feel confident, you will not be bothered when people tell you things that are not kind about yourselves. But parents, sometimes that comes with a lot of, telling your kids every day, reminding them that they sound okay, they look okay, and they should embrace kids who look or sound differently. So I want to say to Mrs. Davis, thank you so much for your story. And I hope that at least one little boy or girl listening will be able to, resonate with that story, that love is tolerant. So thank you again for writing. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. And thank you for ministering to a generation, because we need to hear these very much. So folks, this has been Picking Through Books with Aunty Marcella. And today we looked at Brighten the Corner Stories, Children's Challenges and Triumphs, written by Nurseen Legair Davis. And you can find that book on Amazon. I think it's $15 for the hard copy, and I think the ebook is it's less than $10. So you can get it on Amazon.com, or you can go to Ingram Sparks and you can actually find your copy. And if you want to have Miss Davis come into your school, maybe your preschool, or to just talk to children about being kind and sharing integrity, you can email her, or you can email us, and then we can get the message across to her. And don't forget that you have been listening to Pick a Book with Aunty Marcella. And today we did two beautiful things. We read from Mrs. Davis's book, and we also announced the winners of our summer reading challenge, Miss Jade W, Miss Taya W, and Mr. Micah E. These are our top 3. And we also had Alina Mack and Nebula D. We also had our volunteers, Janai D and Anastasia D. And we want to say thank you to all of you who have been listening and who have been awesome subscribers. Remember, like and subscribe. I know we can do a little more frequently, but whenever we do, we try to give you a good tip, and we want you to share this video with somebody else who will be encouraged. Probably there's one child who songs differently, who needs to know that, hey, even if I sound differently, that doesn't make me any less important. So share that with someone. Like, subscribe, comment, and see you next time. Bye-bye.